Fear is perhaps the oldest emotion we know, older than language, older than civilization, older than every story, every philosophy, every political system humans ever built. Fear is the whisper that kept our ancestors alive when they heard leaves rustle in the dark, unsure if it was a rabbit or a tiger, and greed, though often seen as ugly, is simply the flip side of survival, the natural hunger to secure more food, more land, more lovers, more followers, more everything. Because in evolution, scarcity was the rule, not abundance. So the brain evolved to crave what felt scarce and avoid what felt dangerous. And when you understand that these two forces, fear and greed, live inside every human like two wolves wrestling for control, suddenly history, the stock market, politics, relationships, society, nations, even your personal decisions begin to make sense in a way textbooks rarely explain. Imagine our early ancestors sitting around a fire 200,000 years ago, hearing the howl of wolves nearby. Heart racing, adrenaline pumping, pupils dilated, ready to run or fight. This was fear doing its job, activating the amygdala, releasing cortisol, sharpening senses to detect danger because survival required constant vigilance. And when the wolves disappeared and the tribe lived another day, greed arrived quietly like a warm hunger. Maybe we should store extra food. Maybe we should take that other cave. Maybe we should conquer the neighboring tribe before they conquer us. And that little greedy voice, which in biology is tied to dopamine circuits, reward anticipation, the thrill of gain, slowly shaped human expansion, agriculture, trade, currency, stock markets, empires. So when we say fear and greed are the two basic emotional poles, we aren't being poetic. We are being biological, evolutionary, brutally factual, because MRI studies show that both fear and reward circuits sit deep in the limbic brain, below conscious reasoning, firing milliseconds before the thinking prefrontal cortex gets a chance to evaluate, which means most decisions, even the ones we believe are logical, begin emotionally, and only afterward we invent rational explanations like lawyers defending a case already decided by a primal judge. And if fear tells us danger ahead, greed tells us opportunity ahead. And depending on the childhood we had, the attachment we formed with caregivers, the environment we live in now, one emotion becomes louder than the other. Children raised in safe, nurturing homes with predictable love develop stronger emotional regulation. Their baseline fear is lower, so they take healthy risks, explore, innovate,